Morning everybody, how you doing today? I am Sky, this is Lesby Witchy, and today I'm doing some spell work, and I thought, might as well bring you guys along for the ride. You could learn something, maybe you might enjoy watching it, I'm not sure. But I am doing a healing spell to help me heal from a situation that has just kind of been too much on my heart, too much on my mind, causing me to not be able to be on my healing journey. And so today we're going to try and fix that by making a spell jar. So these are my ingredients right here. So I have my jar itself. This is my sigil that I made that has the initials of everyone involved kind of crammed in together, as well as the symbol for water. I like to kind of combine them all into a little blurb like that. These are pieces of wax from a different spell jar I did, a self-love and a communication jar. I'm going to put them in the jar because I believe they have some pretty strong magical potential right now. Tiny little piece of pyrite to go in there. This is full of moon water from the blood moon we had last month. And then these are the two essential oils, rosemary and lavender, that I need for healing and peace and all that good stuff. As well as white wax for the sealing of the jar. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera up and we'll dive into this and I'll kind of walk you through. You won't be able to see it too well, but I'll walk you through what I'm doing, okay? Okay guys, so let's get started. The first thing I like to do is I like to roll up my piece of paper and tie it with the rope. I just think it's a little nicer, a little neater. Looks kind of nice, feels kind of nice. Alright, come on, get in there. Get in there. Everyone watch me struggle to tie with these nails. There we go. Alright. So, first thing that goes in the jar is my sigil. I then put my wax in, like so. Put my pyrite in. And then I light my candle. Get that lit. Sorry, I'm looking at the recipe over here. I have a spell book that I'm working out of. Okay, I've done that. I've done that. Okay, so up next, I add my water. So we're gonna add a few drops. I'll move this so you can see it. Move the candle out of the way. There we go. I have this nice little bottle that I'm reusing. I'm going to fill it about a third of the way, I think. The recipe calls for a cup, but I don't have a jar big enough for a cup. And I'm also kind of modifying this. It's a different, this spell is typically for like a breakup, but I'm modifying it for a bit of a different situation right now. Adding some things, taking some things out that don't quite fit what I need. You know, any good witch should be able to modify a spell if they need to, and that's what I'm doing. So, next, we're going to add the rosemary and lavender. So we'll do the rosemary first. A couple drops of that. Mix it up. The lavender. A couple drops of that. Ooh, it smells nice in here now. That's good. Okay. Go ahead and close this up. Now, before I do the actual spell itself, this is kind of just the prep work. I'm going to call in a circle of light to help keep me kind of protected during this. So I call in the light and cast a circle of light to fall around me, keeping me safe, protected, and contained throughout my ritual. So may it be. I'm also going to designate my cardinal directions. So I'm going to designate north, south, east, and west. I call upon the spirit of the west into my circle, invoking the element of water west. I need west. So I invoke the power of the west, calling in the elemental power of water into my circle, because this is a water spell. Okay, so I've done that. Now I have to shake the jar. As I do that, I'm going to close my eyes and focus my awareness on healing my heart. And then I'm going to kind of envision the water that I'm shaking kind of moving through me. And lastly, there is kind of a thing I say, which is, I call upon the element of water to heal me from this situation, so may it be. So that's what I'm going to do, all right? I call upon the element of water to heal me from this situation, so may it be. I call upon the element of water to heal me from this situation, so may it be. I call upon the element of water to heal me from this situation, so may it be. Okay. So now I'm going to wrap this in some twine. That's again just like a little touch that I do for my spell jars. Oh, Randy, now's not a great time, buddy. I'm sorry. I love you lots. Oh, you have your spring over here. That's what you want. Let me throw your spring. Where'd it go? Here you go. Ready? Not worth pausing for that. Everyone loves a good Randy shot. Okay. So I just take some twine and I wrap over the lid a little bit, and this one I'm going to go down quite a bit on. Okay. Go ahead and cut that. Let me go ahead and tie it off. Come on. Nope, don't slip. Everybody stay put. Come on now. Man, I am struggling to tie things today. Okay. Cool. Tie it off a little bit. We're going to trim the excess. Now I'm going to take the wax that is kind of pooled up in here, and I'm going to pour some over the top, sealing my spell jar in. Ooh. Come on. This is going to take a while. I'm going to pause for a second. We'll be right back. Okay, so we have gotten some wax on it. Here you guys go. That way you can see what the jar looks like when it's done. But so the last step of the spell is just to blow out the candle, and then we're done. So blow out the candle. Now this bad boy is going to go on my altar, where it's going to live for as long as I feel its energy is necessary for this healing process. So let me go ahead and... So here we go. This is the finished product. And it will go on the shelf with my other spell jars. And we are done. Thank you for coming on this journey with me as we did this this healing spell jar. I'll let you guys know how it works out, but I'll say already I feel a little bit better energy-wise. So making steps in the right direction. But thank you guys. If you like this, please give a follow, a sub, a like, share it. Anything helps. Thanks, guys.